Hello guys, this is my one of my next tutorials here, and I will show you now how to add objects with the new SZS Explorer. Yes, let's start. So, for example, if you want to have a rolling jump, um, then you need a SZS file with a rolling jump. For example, you can use N64 Yoshi Valley from MK or the battle. And yes, let's start. So after you install the SZS Explorer, open it up. So now open the SZS, where are the objects you want later in the course. Now I will use now this. So for example, I want later in my course um, a, a tree. So I search here castle tree 2. Then right click, export and save it where you want. I would save it on my desktop. And make sure you export all. For example, for a tree you only need a BRRES. But if you want to export a Gomba or something else, you need also a folder. One of the folders, for example, Karibo is in the BRASD folder. Then also extract the folder. Or when you want a mushroom, a bouncy mushroom later in your course, then you have also to export KCLs. Yes. So just export all what you need. So when you want a mushroom, then export all where the name mushroom is in the files. So you would have to export this, and yes, and also the BRRES. Here and here. So now open a course where you want it. I will use now this. So now import all the things that you export. For example, when you export a Gomba, then you had also export a folder with the name Kuribo, and it was in the BRASD folder and not in the effect folder. So make in the BRASD folder, right click, new and new folder, and then name it so now right click, import folder, and import the folder. Make sure you have also the right name here, and make sure you import it in BRASD or in effect folder. For example, if you want here a pillar, you have to import the folder in the effect folder and not in here. And don't forget to import also the BRRES. I only want now to import a rolling jump because I want to show you then also how to make a route. So here, open. So then save it here or here, or make save as. Yes, for rolling jump you only need a BR or ES and no effect or folder or so. I won't save it now. I will show you it in Waluigi Pinball. So when you imported BRRS, it won't show up in the first folder. You will see it in post effect folder or other folders that you here see. So here is it, textures and the model. Open now your KMP, and now you have to know the KMP number from the rolling jump. I don't know what it is because I have a modified KMP editor. As you can see, here are no numbers, here are only names, and so it's way easy. Yeah. If you want this also too, then go to Mario Kart custom community, and there is, or MarioKartV.com, there's a thread where you can download it. These are two. I don't know. These are two files, and you have to put this in your install folder from SZS Explorer. For example, C programs, ChartSoft, SZS Explorer, and then you will have to put the files there. Yes, and then you have also here the names and no numbers, so it's way easier. So now you search an object, for example, a free object or an item box that you don't need. So now name it as the right number or the right name. Now save it, close it, and reopen it. A new object is now here added. Yes, here is it. If you make this the first time, then a new thing here will be added. So, for rolling jumps, you need a root. First, make sure you copy also the settings. For example, I copied the settings from Yoshi Valley. Make sure you every time do this, so it works later. If you don't do this, it may freeze or you won't see the object. So now I want a root. For rolling jumps you mostly need only 2 or 3 points. I go now to root data and I search now a root section with only 2 or 3 points. Let's use 10. Here's 10. So now you need to convert 10 in hex. I have a website where you can see the numbers and then hex. It's way better. So 10 is here, 10 in hex is A, and now you have to subtract 1, and it would be 9. So now go to your jump and write now 0, 0, 0, 9. because you want to root 10, and 10 in hex is A, and now subtract 1, and it's 9. So here a 9, and now the object would use root 10. But make sure the root data or the root points have also the right height. If you don't make this, you also won't see the object. Yes, heights every time on here, and place also right the things. Save it, and then it should work. Not all objects need a root. For example, mushrooms don't need a root. Then you just write FFF and not a root name and so on. I won't save it now. Yes, this was my tutorial how to add objects to a custom course, and yes, bye.